Everyone, V232 back again. I've decided, as you can probably tell by the title of the video, to get back into top 10s. I've decided I'm going to try to do them on a semi-regular basis. I'm going to do top 10 videos looking at the top 10 decks of each month that I receive. In this video, I'm going to do top 10 for January of 2017. I'm going to start with January. Next week, I'll be doing one for February. The week after that, one for March. And then sometime in May, I will do one for the decks of April. And then so forth. So just going backwards a little bit here because I wanted to start off at the beginning of the year. Now for January, there is a lot of decks. These ones did not make the cut. Barely. Barely did not make the cut. But I thought I would show them to you. There's a few others that I don't even have on here. Like the DTS deck with Mars Play, that was nowhere near the top 10. Same with the same with a Bicycle Magical Arts deck, Academy of Magical Arts deck, which was not even a new deck, so I decided not to include it. And the Bicycle Constellation series. There's also the History of Titanic deck and an Armed Forces deck. And also the Winter Edition camp cards. And of course the Snow Leopard NOC deck. But there was a lot. It was hard, but I came up with 10. And obviously everyone's going to have a different list, but we'll get these out of the way. There is one I wanted to include, but I don't know where it is. Not a big deal. I think I know where it is, but it's buried in the closet somewhere. But number 10 for the top 10 decks of January 2017 is actually kind of a freeway tie. And this is where I would have included the orange reverse backs. The orange reverse backs or the deck from Magic Makers Inc. We got these ones. I'm gonna get on the other side here. You had some nice decks. I like them, so I wanted to include them. The Bicycle Denim from Collectible Playing Cards. Fairly standard tuck case. The rider back design. It's got a denim look to it with standard cards. A kind of a washed out pip, as you can see, in blue and red, but just fairly straightforward. Slight one-way back design though. Very slight, but it handles good. Bicycle stock, air cushion finish. I like the look, so I wanted to get that in there. And then there's the Bicycle Wood deck, which is also from Collectible Playing Cards and also Max Playing Cards. This one, not your standard tuck case. It actually has a little light embossing, like a wood engraving type thing. Wood engraving. See the back on the back, of course. Has a little reveal. Wood grain right throughout the inside and the outside. And the same with the cards. They're fairly straightforward. Just standard number cards and code cards. I've never been a big fan of the indexes. They look blurry to me. But outside of that, it's a very nice deck. Again, Bicycle stock, air cushion finish. Handles good. Looks good. I like it. And then you got the foil backs in gold and green. Very nice tuck cases. There's some embossed or actually debossed pips on the front. Foil right throughout. You see the nice foil rider backs. And these are from Jill Carte, of course. And they got standard faces. They recolored them to match the color of the back, basically. And everything else is just fairly straightforward. They changed the Ace of Spades to match the color as well. Just nice foil backs. Very cool. I also really like the Bicycle Paris backs, but I didn't include them. but they're all on the same line. But yeah, very nice decks. So that's number 10. There's a combination of a variety of decks that came out in late December or early January, I guess it was. Next on the list, number 9. From Conjuring Arts, made by the Expert Playing Card Company, is the Superior brand Silver Arrow decks. Very similar looking in the tuck cases. They got silver foil logos. You see the backs. There's a casino back and there's a standard back. These actually have the plastic tuck cases, so it's not going to rip or bend or anything like that, or at least it shouldn't. Fairly straightforward as far as the faces are concerned. It's your typical Conjuring Arts face, or Expert Playing Card Company face. Nice jokers, all different than what we've seen before. And a very nice paint design. That's the one. It's got some metallic ink in there. Handles pretty decently. And then the other one is the same thing for the faces. But the backs have a casino borderless full bleed back. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward thinness. Let's see what it is. I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. I don't remember. It's probably a classic Finis, something like that. Very nice though. They handle good. They look pretty good. I like them. The bicycle ones, of course, they're all bicycle stock and Ericus and Finis. Next on the list, number 8, is this one. It's the ABC deck from David Blaine. Nice embossing and gold foil right throughout the tuck case. And I'm just doing a quick overview in case you haven't noticed. Very nice. More nice embossing on a flap. Very nice tuck case. You get metallic inks on the faces. You get 4 gaff cards / ad cards. Whatever you want to do with them. Play around with that. And the faces, they're your standard David Blaine faces. Some of them have custom faces on the code cards. Some of them are standard. There's David Blaine himself. I think they're actually, well, most of them are custom. That one's definitely not custom. But they're basically bicycle code cards with some customizations to the faces. No jokers, anything like that, because you got 4 ad cards. You could use them as jokers if you wanted to, I guess. But that's that. Nice stock in Finis. Probably Aristocrat stock or something. And of course, the Ericus and Finis. The back, very similar to his Black Lions and White Lions, except that it's got ABC logos on it as well as the split space, but very nice. Handles pretty good. I like it. Nice tuck case. It's also quite limited. The other ones you can still find easily on a variety of websites. This one was only available for a limited time and a limited quantity on David Blaine's website, along with the signed gold gator backs in a set. It was like $100 or whatever it was. You can probably find them on eBay, but it's going to cost you like 3 times as much, I'm guessing. Next up, we are at number 7, I believe. And number 7, we have the National Playing Card Collection Day playing cards from Seasons Playing Cards for 2016. Apparently the tuck case is a color changing, but I can't activate it. I don't know why. It does have some nice embossing on there and some foil throughout. A very custom seal on top. It says Inauguration Edition. And only 400 produced. Cut out in the back so you can see the cards. And we'll get to the cards right now. Some interesting jokers. It's printed, actually I'm not even sure who printed it. It's pretty limited, but it's probably made in Taiwan. It's definitely handles pretty good, as you can see. It's some kind of an embossed Finis and a pretty thin stock. The back design is a one-way because of that center element. the Seasons logo, but it is very similar to some of the previous Seasons decks. And you get nice custom faces and pips, beautiful code cards, nice artwork. I really like it. Very rare, pretty limited. So that is that one. That's why that's there. Very nice deck. The tuck case will now become pink. Didn't work. Damn. Moving along. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're halfway there. Is the Florist deck from Art of Play. Very nice tuck case with embossing in gold. Some embossing, I guess. There's gold and red foil throughout. And it's a pink tuck case. And this is by Art of Play. There's a ad card and some information. And it does have a one-way back design. It's all about the baking and the pies. Very interesting, nice faces. Custom code cards with a lot of pink colors and a lot of baking going on. Custom jokers. I really like the artwork. And there's the Ace of Spades. Pretty interesting. So yeah, it's not a bad deck. Handles pretty good. Feels like a bicycle stock. And of course an Ercus and Finis. So it handles good. Looks pretty good. It's a very nice, interesting color that really stands out in your collection. So I like it. I recommend taking that one out, as I do with the rest of these. Of course, the ABC deck and the Playing Card Collection deck are going to be a little harder to find. Next up, one that's not so hard to find, the Bicycle Fruit deck. This one's a little bit out there. It's got a colorful tuck case with lots of fruit all over it. Just a standard tuck case. It's got a green rider back. It's very similar to a equidistant rider back, I guess. A couple of gaff cards that you can make do with however you want. There's your rider back. And the faces, they're all colorful. Each suit has a different color. Colorful, fun jokers. Different fruit on each card. It's a fun deck, a colorful deck. I like it. I recommend checking that one out. This one is available at different shops as well. Handles good. Bicycle stock, Ercus and Finis. What can I say? It's a lovely deck. It's a delicious deck. Next up. Number 4 on the list is the Daedalus decks. There's the Hyperion, which is the limited one, Omega, and Alpha. Beautiful foil and embossing throughout, gold foils and blue foils. And you see the backs, very nice. Lots of embossing, lots of nice foil detail. Very nice tuck cases. This one is limited. It's numbered seal. More foil on the flaps and whatnot. And the inside. Very nice tuck cases. And there's actually... They're not coming. Come on. They're a little bit tight because there's actually additional duplicate, or well, not duplicate, but additional code cards that they've added in. Very interesting artwork. Very well done, of course. Beautiful code card. This is from Giovanni Morani, Third Way. Very nice, lovely decks. Nice backs. They handle good. They're printed by Expert Playing Cards. I like them. I'm not gonna look at all of them, I guess. This one has Giovanni, stop adding in extra cards. They don't fit. Beautiful cards. This one has dark faces, blue faces. Almost looks like a metallic ink, but they're very nice, as you can see. Too many cards, though. Next on the list, let's go to number 3. And actually, maybe this could have been number 3. Because it's free. But anyways, it doesn't matter. They're all very close. Next one, number 3 on the list, and I think maybe I could reverse that, I don't know, is the Bicycle American Flight Deck, recently released, released a few months ago by USPC. It's fairly standard tuck case, but lots of patriotism to them. What I like about these is it's completely custom. Custom faces and pips, completely custom court cards and jokers. Very nice deck. And a nice back design. It is a slight one-way back design, just because the dirtiness is a little bit different. Just pointing that out, just a minor thing. But I do like the deck. I like the artwork. It's a hell of a lot better than the original American flag decks that USPC used to sell that were not bicycle branded. That's for sure. But yeah, very nice. Bicycle stock, Ericus and Finis. Handles good. I like it. Number 2. The Private Reserve from Dan and Dave. Beautiful, gorgeous tuck case. Lots of nice gold foil and embossing in a brown color. Just Private Reserve on there. Custom seal. Very nice wax seal on there as well. You get to the cards. You get metallic inks. Very nice. Fairly straightforward faces with gold metallic inks. Interesting buck jokers. And then the Ace of Spades is very nice, and it's also autographed. But I can't tell if that was printed on or if that was actually autographed by them. It's hard to say. The even better part is the backs with gold foil right throughout. Very nice logo. I like it. I'm a fan. It's a nice stocking finish from the USPC. A Ericus and Finis, and could be a B stock. I'm not 100% sure. But it handles good, looks good. I like it. That's why it's there. It is a little harder to get. It was only available if you spend 150 bucks at their website. I'm not sure if it's currently available with that offer. I'm sure it will be available later on. I don't know how limited it is, but I'm going to assume at least 1,000 produced. Probably, possibly even more. I think this is number 476. They're numbered. And next, finally, last but not least, the Bicycle Astronomy. I don't know how I came up with this one for number 1, but there it is. Very nice tuck case, beautiful blue foil. Some information on the back, limited edition, made for Club 808 Gold, which barely exists. The inside of the tuck case has a nice blue foil look to it. You don't see that too often in USPC decks, I don't think, especially from Bicycle. Some informational cards. Nice custom artwork. Number cards are fairly straightforward. You get gold metallic inks. Very nice custom court cards that fit the theme and the look. Very nice Ace of Spades. And jokers. I like it. The back design, very nice. Straightforward. Fairly straightforward looking. Handles good. Bicycle stock, Ericus and Finis. I like it. That's my number 1. At least at the time I came up with the list. Thinking back on it, I might have made some changes if I did it again. But whatever. What's done is done. There's a lot of decks in January. The next one for February is a little bit easier. There's less decks, and March is going to be very easy. There's only like, well, there's barely over 10 decks. Anyway, so that's it. Let me know what you think. What would your top 10 be out of all these and the other ones that I had, or that I mentioned, or that you got for the month of January? And that's a lot of decks as well. Anyways, probably a lot of you are lucky if you get 10 decks in a month. Some of you are probably lucky if you get 10 decks in a year. I got like 3 dozen decks in a month. It was ridiculous. Anyways, that is that. Comment or subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time with more.